जहां से गुजरे तुम्हारी नजरें, उधर से तुम्हें सलाम आए।
Honorable members, as many party leaders and retiring members are willing to participate in the farewell speeches, if the House agrees, we may skip lunch hour today. I also request that all the speeches be kept brief and completed within 3 minutes each. Now, Sriman H.D. Devegowda ji, Sriman Derek O'Brien ji.
Sir, to all the members on the Treasury benches and in the opposition benches who are moving on in the next few days and weeks to new jobs and new roles and new ways to make their political lives meaningful, on behalf of the chairperson of the All India Trinamool Congress Parliamentary Party and the chairperson of the All India Trinamool Congress, Ms. Mamta Banerjee, I wish them the very best and greetings to each one of you. Sir, we will keep these speeches short because today is the day not for the floor leaders, it's for the day for those who are leaving. Give them all the time you want. One, many of the MPs retiring today have set a record. I want to congratulate them for that. What is the record? They have been here for 6 years, but I think they are the only MPs who've been here for 6 years since 1950 and have worked under 3 chairmen. Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, Mr. Dhankar, and now Sir you. So in 6 years, they've had this triple opportunity. Sir, there are many seniors today who were mentioned, and I wish them very, very well. If I leave somebody's name out, it's not deliberate, like my colleague, senior, Mr. Subroto Bokshi, who's been with our party right from day one. He wouldn't come to Parliament. We wish him a speedy and healthy recovery. Mr. Subroto Bokshi from the Trinamool Congress. There are so many else I want to mention. Many are coming back. But some people, seniors, have even opted out, like the Venerable Mr. Digvijay Singh, who is always full of enthu. Sir, but today, as we celebrate the experience of the septuagenarians and the octogenarians, I want to celebrate the contributions made by the young parliamentarians in Rajya Sabha, who are not even retiring. They're not retiring. They are merely having a job transfer to some other role in the party. And you can't retire because they are all in their 30s and 40s or early 50s. Look at, from my party, Ritobroto Banerjee. He's supposed to retire on April 2, but he's already taken a new job for this morning. He's 40, early 40s. He's fighting an assembly seat, not fighting, sorry. He's about to win an assembly seat, which will be announced on the 4th of May. A great, and he was a comrade at one time. So Trinamool is an open place. He was a SFI National General Secretary. He's been with us. And he's also had the pleasure, like so many MPs, of being in the Parliament, like the Parliament. And some cynics say this is also the Parliament, even though it looks like a convention center, but this is our Parliament. Sir, more youth from different parties. A very low-profile MP who I had the pleasure of working with in the criminal code. Very quiet, very efficient. You don't see him on television cameras. No, sir, he's not from Trinamool. He is Ilango from DMK. Sir, he is a very, very effective parliamentarian. There are so many other young parliamentarians in their 30s and 40s. Ms. Priyanka Chaturvedi, who has made an impact in Parliament. And of course, from my party, one of the finest resources we have in All India Trinamool Congress, and we have so many things planned for him, is Saket Gokhale. Sir, I wish all the MPs very, very well. The average age of the Rajya Sabha is about 61, 62. While we respect all the experience of the seniors, we are working very hard in Trinamool Congress because we are the second largest opposition party now in Parliament, in Rajya Sabha, with our MPs, younger ideas. So we have a beautiful mix of experience with youth. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity, and thank you very, very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bangla.
Trichy Shivaji.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, sir. Sir, as you rightly pointed out in your opening remarks, it is not the end of the road, but only the bend of the road for the retiring members. I'm also in the list, but since I am re-elected, I am speaking here in the capacity of a floor leader, for I have to bid farewell to many of my colleagues who have been with me and whom I will miss in the coming days. Sir, an English poem says that we meet, we know, we love, only to part. So parting is an inevitable part in our life. In what way? During when is the only question. As rightly many of my colleagues pointed out here, they are sure to continue their contribution in another area of politics or in public life. So we wish them good, sir. Sir, we miss very much. We will miss very much. First of all, Dr. Harivansh Singh, the Deputy Chairman, who has contributed very significantly, was very kind. And he was not only be in the chair and conducting the House, but he used to listen to the speeches and used to appreciate after that, calling us in his chamber. And he has always admired. And he has never missed any occasion for which I have called him. And he has graced the occasion. Personally, I have got a very great respect. I miss him. We will miss him very much here in the House. And later of our position, sir, he spoke here, but we are sure that he will come back here. So I think we did not bid farewell. We can say, sir, as a senior leader in the country, not only in the Parliament, we have our respect for you, and your guidance and your speech has always contributed a lot. And Mr. Digvijay Singh had been two-time Chief Minister, whom I fondly call as Maharaj, my very favorite one here in the House. He is also retiring, which I think I cannot bear in the coming days. If I look back, if he is not there, I'll feel very bad, sir. And one respectable leader in our state, we all know, Mr. G.K. Vasan. And he may be in any party, he may be with any alliance, but he holds a very respectable position in our heart and everyone. And my 30-year-long friend is Rajini Patil. From 96 onwards, we are traveling together from the Lok Sabha, and equally is Bhuneshwar Kalita. He is from the treasury benches, she is in the opposition. Both of them are very close to me. I cannot weigh who is more, who is less. We will miss them here. And KTS Tulsi, the senior most lawyer in the country, one of the very reputed legal luminaries. My close circle is, we had a core group in which he was with us, and Miss Sonal Mansingh was also here. She is not here. So he is also not so well as he was before. We will miss him. And Neeraj Dangi, my family friend, and Shakti Singh Gohil, and my neighbor, Mr. Premchand Gupta, whom I expected to continue because he is also a long-term friend here in the Parliament, and his contributions, very cool man. He has got another sphere of life in which he is very successful. He can concentrate on that, but the Parliament will miss him. So also Mr. Jangra, the great singer from the ruling party, Ms. Goswami, and Dr. Karath, my good friend, will all not be here. And Priyanka Chaturvedi, we know her contribution and her presence in the House very much. She participates in every debate. And Socket Gokhale and Rita Barata Banerjee, as Mr. Derek O'Brien, they also made significant remarks. And Dr. Fauzia Khan, who came later but participated in everything and zero hour, all very, very important issues. And my very close friend and brother, Ayodhya Rami Reddy and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Pilli. See, Ayodhya Rama Reddy is such a nice person. As I said, like Prem Chand Gupta, he has another sphere. He's a successful business person. But he loves the parliament and he has also made his marks here. And Suresh Reddy from Telangana, all these things. And so also, sir, as far as my party is concerned,
So they want to
I would like to recall Mr. Shanmugam, the great trade union leader, and my beloved brother Abdullah, who have retired earlier this year. And now, who will be retiring in April 2nd, will be N.R. Ilango and Dr. Kanimodi, N.V.N. Somu. Both are my lieutenants. I'll miss them personally very much in this house. Whenever I want to do something in this house, they act to the party's ideologies and also keeping the decorum of the house, and they have contributed very significantly. As rightly said, Mr. Yelango was appreciated by Home Minister himself when the three legal criminal laws were amended. His contribution was very much appreciable. He personally thanked him, and is one of the assets of our party. And Dr. Kanimodi Somu, our grandfather is a senior, is also founder of our party, and her father was a union minister who died in a chopper crash. And she has been here and she will be there in state politics. We wish her, sir. And so, as I say again, we will miss them here. This is not a building of bricks and mortar. It is an institution. It will be continuing. Men may come and men may go. Like the river goes, this house will be functioning. After you have come, sir, we feel very much that one person from our state has come, and we feel a cordiality, and you also helped the members. I should thank on this occasion. And making use of this opportunity, I wish to thank my leader and my Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, Udayan Stalin, for having enabled me to come here and contribute on behalf of the DMK party here, sir. So whichever name I have missed by way of the constraint of time, I seek an excuse from them. Mr. Ramdas is coming back, so I don't need to mention about him. So I request, out of sight is not out of mind. You will always be in our mind. All those inscriptions you have made in our heart and mind will continue. Our relationship will be here, but only this hall will miss the echo of your voice and your contributions, but it will be in some part of the country in the nation's interest. So I wish everyone a very bright success in their future endeavors and thank them on behalf of the DMK party. Thank you very much, sir.
श्रीमान संजय सिंह जी।
धन्यवाद मान्यवर, आपने इस विदाई भाषण पर मुझे अपनी बात कहने का मौका दिया। मान्यवर, विदा करना किसी को हमेशा बहुत ही पीड़ादायक और भावनात्मक पल होता है। चाहे आप बचपन के दोस्तों से अलग होके कॉलेज में जाएं, चाहे बाप बेटी को विदा करें, और चाहे संसद के हमारे मित्र सत्ता पक्ष के हों या विपक्ष के हों, जब इनके अलग होने का, विदा होने का मौका आता है, मन बहुत भावुक होता है और निश्चित रूप से उनके साथ बिताए गए तमाम खट्टे मीठे अनुभव याद आते हैं और वो सदा के लिए रिश्ते को जीवित रखते हैं। मान्यवर, हमारे बीच से आज जो साथी इस सदन से विदा हो रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो अपने जीवन में बाकी भूमिकाओं में अपना योगदान नहीं देंगे। मैं निश्चित रूप से मानता हूं कि जिस भी भूमिका में उनको उनका दल जिम्मेदारी देगा या दल से अतिरिक्त भी जो समाज सेवा के कार्य वो कर रहे होंगे, अनुकरणीय काम वो करेंगे। ईश्वर से मेरी ऐसी शुभकामना है, ऐसी प्रार्थना है उनके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए। मान्यवर, हमारे बीच से और ऐसे भी बहुत सारे साथी हैं जिनके साथ कमेटीज में काम करने का मौका मिला। मान्यवर, ये बात भी है कि जब हम लोग कमेटीज में काम करते हैं तो वहां दल की ये जो दूरी है वो कम रहती है, ज्यादा मिलना होता है, अच्छे से एक दूसरे को जानने का मौका मिलता है और जो गलतफहमियां रहती हैं वो कई बार बहुत दूर होती हैं। तो इनमें से बहुत सारे ऐसे मित्र हैं जो उधर भी हैं और इधर भी हैं, उनसे बड़े अच्छे और गहरे रिश्ते रहे इन 6 वर्षों में। दिग्विजय सिंह जी जो रिटायर हो रहे हैं सदन से, शक्ति सिंह गोविल जी, साकेत गोखले जी, प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी जी, फौजिया जी, नीरज डांगी जी, एलंगो जी, रामचंद्र जी और अयोध्या राम रेड्डी जी, ऋतुव्रत बनर्जी जी, रजनी पाटिल जी, कलिता जी, मुन्ना भाई हमारे, वो भी हमारे साथ कमेटी में रहे, अंजू बाला जी, सुमेर सिंह जी, हमारे प्रेमचंद गुप्ता जी, आदरणीय प्रेमचंद गुप्ता जी, सुरेश रेड्डी जी, संगमम जी, अब्दुल्ला जी, सीमा द्विवेदी जी जो हमारे जौनपुर से हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश से, राम जी, मैं इन सबको और जो भी और बाकी सदस्य जिनका मैं नाम नहीं ले पा रहा हूं, उनके लिए उज्जवल भविष्य की मैं शुभकामनाएं करने के साथ साथ मान्यवर आपसे एक विनती और प्रार्थना करना चाहता हूं, एक अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं। मान्यवर सभापति जी, कृपा करके एक 30 सेकंड की गुजारिश है सर आपसे। चेयर सर, एक 30 सेकंड की गुजारिश है सर आपसे। सॉरी सर। सर, ये साथी जो आज रिटायर हो रहे हैं, पहले ये व्यवस्था थी कि जो भी हमारे सदन से रिटायर होते थे लोग, उनको इस दरवाजे के बाहर तक आने की इजाजत थी सर। उनसे हम लोगों का मिलना जुलना हो पाता था, हम लोग एक दूसरे के साथ बैठ के बातचीत कर पाते थे। आज जो लोग रिटायर हो रहे हैं, इनके लिए भी ये बंदिशें समाप्त की जाए। पहले जैसे हमारे एमपीज, एक्स एमपीज आ पाते थे, वैसे ही उनके आने की व्यवस्था कर दीजिए। आपकी बड़ी कृपा होगी, ऐसी मैं आपसे प्रार्थना करता हूं। और अंत में मैं आदरणीय हरवंश जी का बहुत आभारी हूं और इस बीच कभी उनसे कई बार बातचीत में मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा तेजी से बोलने की आदत है, तो उनसे कोई तलखी हुई हो तो मैं उसके लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी हूं सर। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
श्रीमान सुभाष चंद्र बोस पिल्ली जी।
Thank you, Chairman ji. Please permit me to speak in Telugu language, sir. గౌరవ అధ్యక్షుల వారికి, అదేవిధంగా మరి సభలో ఉన్నటువంటి ముఖ్య నాయకులందరికీ కూడా, ఈ మరి త్వరలో రిటైర్ కాబోతున్నటువంటి నా మిత్రులకు, పెద్దలకు అందరికీ కూడా నా హృదయపూర్వకమైనటువంటి నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. అధ్యక్ష, ఈరోజు ఇద్దరు నా జీవితంలో నన్ను రాజకీయంగా ప్రోత్సహించినటువంటి ఇద్దరు మహా వ్యక్తుల్ని ఒకసారి స్మరించుకోవాల్సినటువంటి సమయం, సందర్భం కూడా. ఒకటి స్వర్గీయ శ్రీ రాయవరం మునసబు గారని, విచ్ ఏ వెటరన్ కాంగ్రెస్ లీడర్ and a very close associate to our ex-chief Minister బ్రహ్మానంద రెడ్డి గారు వారికి, అదేవిధంగా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ మాజీ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు, మా ప్రీతమ నాయకులు డాక్టర్ రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి గారిని, ఇద్దరికి ఒకసారి స్మరించుకుంటూ ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేయవలసిన సమయం, సందర్భం అధ్యక్ష. అధ్యక్ష, ఇక్కడ కులాల ప్రస్తావన చేయకూడదు, కానీ I belongs to Settibalja community, which is categorized as OBC category. ఈ 75 సంవత్సరాల్లో మొట్టమొదటి ఉన్న అధ్యక్ష, ఐ స్టెప్ ఇన్ పార్లమెంట్ విత్ ద కైండ్ గ్రేస్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ లీడర్ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు అండ్ విత్ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ సపోర్ట్ ఆఫ్ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు. వారు ఇచ్చిన ప్రోత్సాహంతో మా కమ్యూనిటీ నుంచి మొట్టమొదటి వ్యక్తి అధ్యక్ష నేను పార్లమెంట్ మెట్లు ఎక్కిన వాడిని. వారికి నా ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ఇంకా అధ్యక్ష, ఇది ఒక పవిత్రమైనటువంటి ప్రజాస్వామ్య దేవాలయం. ఈ దేవాలయంలో చేసిన చట్టాలు మన కళ్ళ ముందు నాశనం అయిపోతుంటే, మన కళ్ళ ముందు తూట్లు పడుతూ ఉంటే మనం ఏమీ చేయలేని దుస్థితిలో ఉన్నాం. కాబట్టి ఒకసారి ప్రభుత్వానికి తమ ద్వారా వారి దృష్టికి తీసుకువెళ్ళాలని ఇవాళ తమరిచ్చిన అవకాశాన్ని నేను సద్వినియోగం చేసుకున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ఒకటి, ప్రజాప్రాతినిధ్య చట్టం. ఈ ప్రజాప్రాతినిధ్య చట్టంలో డిస్క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది మెంబర్స్ ఎవరి మీద పెట్టారు అధ్యక్ష? తీర్పు చెప్పాల్సింది శాసన సభాపతిగా కానీ లేకపోతే పార్లమెంట్ స్పీకర్ గారు కానీ తమకు కానీ ఉన్నాయి అధికారం. ఒక పొలిటీషియన్ని తీసుకొచ్చి న్యాయస్థానంలో న్యాయాధిపతిగా కూర్చోబెడితే ఏం న్యాయం జరుగుతుంది అధ్యక్ష? ప్రజాప్రాతినిధ్య చట్టం ఒక పవిత్రమైన ఆశయంతో పవిత్రమైన లక్ష్యంతో పెట్టిన చట్టం. ఆ చట్టాన్ని ద్రోహం చేసేస్తూ ఉంటే మన కళ్ళ ముందు ఏ పార్టీ నుంచి అయితే ఎలక్ట్ అవుతూ ఉన్నారు వారు మధ్యలో రిజైన్ చేసి వెళ్ళిపోవటం కానీ లేదా మరో పార్టీ నుంచి గెలవటం కానీ చేస్తూ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం ఏమీ చేయలేకపోతున్నాం అధ్యక్ష. ఇంకెక్కడ గౌరవం పెరుగుతుంది? ఇంకెక్కడ ప్రజాస్వామ్యం విశ్వాసం పెరుగుతుంది? ఈ చట్టసభలు అంటే ఎందుకు మనకి విశ్వాసం పెరుగుతుంది మన మీద? అంచేత పూర్తిగా అపనమ్మకం వస్తుంది అధ్యక్ష. పార్లమెంట్ చేసే చట్టాలు ఇవెందుకు పనికిరావు అనే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది అధ్యక్ష. దయచేసి గౌరవ ప్రధానమంత్రి గారు ఆలోచించారు. అటువంటి ఎవరైనా పార్టీ డిఫెక్ట్ అవుతే, పార్టీ డిఫెక్ట్ నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోతే వారు కనీసం ఆ టర్మ్ వరకు కూడా వాళ్ళని డిస్క్వాలిఫై చేయవలసిన అవసరం ఉంది ఎన్నికల్లో పోటీ చేయకుండా. అటువంటిప్పుడే ఆ చట్టం చేయటంలో ఉన్నటువంటి పవిత్రమైన లక్ష్యం నెరవేరుతుంది తప్ప లేకపోతే ఆ లక్ష్యం నెరవేరదు అధ్యక్ష. అర్జెంటుగా స్పీకర్ గారిని జడ్జి స్థానంలో తీసి హైకోర్టుకి అప్పచెప్పాలి అధ్యక్ష. నాకు చెప్తే న్యాయం జరుగుతుంది. దానికి ఒక టైం ఫిక్స్ అయ్యింది. 6 నెలల 3 నెలల టైం పెట్టి టైం ఫిక్స్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు ఏ పవిత్రమైన ఉద్దేశంతో ఏ పవిత్రమైన లక్ష్యంతో చట్టం చేశారో ఆ చట్టం మరి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అధ్యక్ష. ప్రజాస్వామ్యం మీద విశ్వాసం పెరుగుతుంది. అదేవిధంగా అధ్యక్ష రెండో చట్టం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ యాక్ట్, రైట్ టు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ యాక్ట్. సాక్షాత్ పార్లమెంట్ చేసిన చట్టం అది. గౌరవ ప్రధానమంత్రి ఆ రోజు మన్మోహన్ సింగ్ గారు చేసిన చట్టం అది. మరి ఆ చట్టం ఉండగా రాష్ట్రాల్లో పరిపాలన ఏ విధంగా ఉందంటే చాలా జీవోలు హైట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఇంకెక్కడ జరుగుతుంది అధ్యక్ష? ఇంకెందుకు ఆ చట్టం? పార్లమెంట్ చట్టాన్ని శాసనసభలు తిరస్కరిస్తున్నాయి. దాన్ని చూస్తూ అంటే ఎక్కడ దాపరికం ఉందో అక్కడ అవినీతి అయినా ఉంటుంది, లేక బంధుప్రీతి అయినా ఉంటుంది, లేదా తన వర్గాన్ని కాపాడుకోవాలనే లక్ష్యమైనా ఉంటుంది, ఏదో ఉంటుంది అధ్యక్ష దాంట్లో. మరి మనం కూడా చూస్తూ ఊరుకుని దానికి దోహదపడుతూ ఉంటే ఇంకెందుకు ఇక్కడ పార్లమెంట్ ఎందుకు? పార్లమెంట్ చట్టాలు చేయటం ఎందుకు? ఆ చట్టాలకు విలువ లేనప్పుడు ఎలా విశ్వాసం పెరుగుతుంది ప్రజలకి? దయచేసి ఇవన్నీ కూడా మరి ప్రభుత్వం ఆలోచించవలసినటువంటి అవసరం. ఇలాంటివి చాలా ఉన్నాయి అధ్యక్ష. కనీసం 2 చట్టాలని నేను తమ దృష్టికి తీసుకొస్తూ ఉన్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ఇంకెక్కడ న్యాయం జరుగుతుంది? ఎక్కడ మనం చేసే చట్టాలకి ఎక్కడ గౌరవం పెరుగుతుంది? ఎక్కడ విశ్వాసం పెరుగుతుంది చెప్పండి? అందుకే కనీసం మన చేతిలో ఉన్నది దీన్ని సవరించవలసినటువంటి అవసరం ఉంది. ఒకవేళ చేయలేము మనం రద్దు చేసేయటం బెటర్ చట్టాలు ఉన్నప్పుడు. చట్టాలు ఉండి కూడా మనం ఏమీ చేయలేకుండా కళ్ళు తెరిచి చూస్తూ ఊరుకోవడం తప్ప ఏమీ చేయలేని పరిస్థితి ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకా ప్రధానమంత్రి గారి పోస్ట్ ఎందుకు, స్పీకర్ గారి పోస్ట్ ఎందుకు, రాష్ట్రపతి గారి పోస్ట్ ఎందుకు? ఇవన్నీ వేస్ట్ అధ్యక్ష. మనం చేసిన చట్టాలని మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయలేని దుస్థితి ఇక్కడ ఈ దేశంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు మరి ఉపయోగం లేకుండా పోతుంది. నేను దయచేసి నన్ను మన్నించండి అధ్యక్ష. ఈ కొద్ది కాలంలో నేను చూసింది ఏంటంటే మనం చేసిన చట్టాలకే మన నాయకులే గౌరవం ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకెందుకు ఈ చట్టాలు? ఏంటి ఉపయోగం? తప్పకుండా దీన్ని అరికట్టవలసినటువంటి అవసరం ఉంది. ప్రజాస్వామ్యం మీద విశ్వాసం పెరగాలంటే ఖచ్చితంగా దీన్ని అరికట్టవలసినటువంటి అవసరం ఉంది అని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ఇంకా ఇటువంటి చెప్పవలసుకుంటే చాలా ఉన్నాయి అధ్యక్ష. దయచేసి ఒకసారి ఆలోచించుకోవాలి అధ్యక్ష. నేను మా జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారిని చాలా నా స్నేహితుల దగ్గర చాలా మంచిగా చెప్పినట్టు ఈ సభలో 2 మహోన్నతమైనటువంటి వ్యక్తిత్వం 2 ఉన్నారు. ఒకరు మన్మోహన్ సింగ్ గారు, దేవగౌడ గారు. వారిద్దరూ మాజీ ప్రధానమంత్రులు. వారి సరసన కూర్చోబెట్టే అవకాశం నాకు ఇచ్చారు అధ్యక్ష జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు. నా మిత్రులు చాలా సందర్భాల్లో చెప్పాను అధ్యక్ష. ఇంకా చాలామంది మహనీయులు ఉన్నారు అధ్యక్ష. అందరం మనం చేసిన చట్టాలు మన కళ్ళ ముందే నాశనం అయిపోతూ ఉంటాయి. మన కళ్ళ ముందే తూట్లు కింద చంపేస్తుంటే మనం చూస్తూ ఊరుకోవడం తప్ప ఏమీ చేయలేని దుస్థితిలో ఉంది. అందుకా అధ్యక్ష మనం పార్లమెంట్లో కూర్చోవటం, అందుకు అధ్యక్ష ఉన్నత పదవుల్లో మనందరం కూర్చోవటం, అందుకు అధ్యక్ష మనల్ని ప్రజలు ఇక్కడికి పంపించటం. ఏ ఆశయాలతో మనం చట్టాలు చేస్తున్నాం, ఏ లక్ష్యాలను సాధించవలసిన ఆ లక్ష్యాలు ఏమిటి, ఆ లక్ష్యాలు నెరవేరకుండా చేసేస్తూ ఉంటే మరి దానివల్ల ఉపయోగం లేకుండా పోతుంది అధ్యక్ష. ప్రజాస్వామ్యం మీద ప్రజాస్వామ్యం అంతరించిపోతుంది అధ్యక్ష. ఇటువంటి వాటికి మనం తెలియకుండా మనం ప్రోత్సహించిన ప్రజాస్వామ్యం అంతరించిపోతుంది. కాబట్టి దయచేసి అటువంటి జరగకుండా చూడవలసినటువంటి ప్రధాన బాధ్యత ఉంది అధ్యక్ష. సహచర ఫ్లోర్ లీడర్లు అందరూ కూడా మరి ఎల్ఓపి గారు కానివ్వండి, ఖర్గే గారు, మరి తిరుచి శివ గారు కానివ్వండి, లేదా నాకు ఎప్పుడు నిరంతరం మంచి సలహాలు ఇస్తుండే నా పక్కనే కూర్చున్నటువంటి డాక్టర్ సుస్మిత్ పాత్ర గారు కానివ్వండి, మరి ఇంకా ఇతర లీడర్లందరికీ కూడా నేను ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ఇది నాకు ఈ కొద్ది 3 నిమిషాల్లోనే నాకు తమరు ఇచ్చిన అవకాశాన్ని, నాలో ఉన్నటువంటి బాధ, నేను గ్రహించినటువంటి 2-3 విషయాల్ని తమ దృష్టికి తీసుకొచ్చినందుకు మరి మన్నించండి. నేను ఏమైనా తప్పుగా మాట్లాడుతుంటే మన్నించమని కోరుతూ, నేను కోరుకునేది మాతో పాటుగా రిటైర్ అయిపోతున్నటువంటి అందరూ కూడా మరలా తిరిగి సభలో చూడాలి అని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను. వారందరూ తిరిగి ఎలక్ట్ కావాలని మరి భగవంతుని ప్రార్థిస్తూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాను అధ్యక్ష. ధన్యవాదాలు.
డాక్టర్ సస్మిత్ పత్రాజీ.
Honorable Chairman, sir, on behalf of our Honorable President of Biju Janata Dal, Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, and the BJD Parliamentary Party, I wish the very best to all our retiring members. And I'll also seek a small indulgence from you before I start. I usually try to keep it brief, but please indulge me for a few minutes if you can. Honorable Chairman, sir, there are many days in this House when we rise to debate. But today I rise to say thank you. To say thank you to all our dear colleagues whom we bid farewell, who have shared this journey with us in this Rajya Sabha. And moments like this remind us of something very important. That beyond the arguments and the political divisions, there is a deeper bond among all of us, and that deeper bond is a bond of service. Every member who walks into this chamber carries with him something precious. Not power, not privilege, but service. The trust of millions of people outside who cannot walk through these gates. The hopes and struggles of millions whose voice they hope will find resonance through these members. The members who we bid farewell to today carried that trust with dignity. They spoke about their states. They spoke about their people. They spoke about their problems, and they devoted their lives to the service of this nation. And for that, they deserve our gratitude. Some colleagues will return to these benches. I wish them well, and I look forward to working with them. Honorable Chairman, sir, at the outset, I'd like to recognize 2 colleagues from my party who are bidding farewell on the 2nd of April. Shri Mujibullah Khan ji and Shri Niranjan BC ji. I had the privilege of working very closely with them, and I remember them not because of what they spoke, but I remember them for the sincerity, devotion, and dedication with what they did. Shri Mujibullah Khan ji, right across his entire term in this House, had a deep concern for the people, not only of Odisha, but across India. He spoke for the underprivileged. He spoke for the minorities. He spoke for the poor. When he rose to speak, one could sense he was not speaking merely as a parliamentarian. He was speaking as a representative who carried the anxieties, aspirations, and quiet hopes of people who have sent him here. Shri Niranjan BC ji brought to this chamber a voice that was calm but deeply purposeful. He spoke for the marginalized, for the tribal communities, for the weaker sections of society that have long waited for resonance. He did so with dignity, without anger, without spectacle, but with conviction. That is the kind of service that does not go unnoticed. Honorable Chairman, sir, at this moment I recognize Shri Harivansh ji, Honorable Deputy Chairman of our House. I learned so much from him. Every time that he was on the chair and off the chair, his thoughts, his ideas, his vision, and his depth of understanding made me richer in my experiences as a parliamentarian. And I always refer to in person that he's an elder brother, so I'm breaking protocol by referring to that, sir. We will miss you, but I'm very hopeful you'll come back. The debates we were part of, the friendships we built, the responsibilities we shared does not end with a term. We do not just say farewell. We thank them for their service. We thank them for their sincerity, for the years they devoted to strengthening this house. I had some very personal reflections and experiences with many members who are retiring. Sri Ranjan Gogoiji, who was a former Chief Justice, we used to talk on the corridors and in the lobbies relating to law. Sri Ramdas Athavleji, his inimitable poetry. Srimati Priyanka Chaturvedi ji, who was so powerful in her oratory, and I learned so much from her in this house and outside. Dr. Bhagwat Karad ji, when he was MS Finance, the way he has helped a lot of the issues. Dr. Fauzia Khan ji and her oration and a distinction that she added with a very calm and peaceful demeanor. Shri Dhareshil Mohan Patil ji, Srimati Rajni Ashok Rao Patil ji, we used to famously call her as Tai, and we'll deeply miss her. Shri Sharad Pawar ji, he is returning back to the house, but his wisdom and his statesmanship has always inspired us. From our state, Shri Niranjan Bishi ji and Shri Mujibullah Khan ji, I just spoke of them, Shri Sujit Kumar ji, Srimati Mamta Mohanto ji, Shri N.R. Elango ji, his depth of understanding in law, Shri Selvarasu ji, my Anna, Shri Tiruchi Anna. He's my Anna, I am his Babu. That is how the relationship is between both of us. He's returning back. Dr. Kadimodi Envian Somu ji, I have been very inspired by the way, the diction and the way she has taken things forward. It has been an experience always listening to her every time. Dr. Thambi Dureji, my other Anna. So there are two Annas that I have in the front row. And he has been someone who's always told me, I bow down, I can't take the name now. But from 1984, how he has performed and what has been the legacy I've learned from him. Shri G.K. Vasanji, extremely warm, considerate. I learned a lot. My friends from West Bengal, Shri Subhrata Bakshi ji, he used to come in frequently, but whenever he did, I tried to better my Bengali with him. Shri Ratna Banerjee ji, his erudition, I used to say, is that when you speak about Rabindranath Tagore, when you speak about the Bengal culture, I learned so much from you. Shri Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya ji, the legal eagle. Shri Saket Gokhale ji, the firebrand, I would always say. Tremendously powerful, very passionate. I learned passion from him. Shri Ajit Kumar Bhuiya ji, who was very soft-spoken, but very sharp in his thought. Shri Bhuvneshwar Kalita ji, I had a tremendous love and affection. We had a long relationship and have always learned so much from him. Shri Rameshwar Teli ji, when he was minister, as well as when he wasn't, it was always a pleasure meeting him. Shri Premchand Gupta ji, I consider him as an elder brother. His affectionate handshake and the way he would pull me towards himself and make me sit down and help me understand the nuances of politics, I will miss, but I really hope you come back, sir, very soon. Aapke bina ye adhura hai yahan pe, ye bench. Shri Harivansh ji, I just spoke about him. Shri Upendra Kushwaha ji, on and off on the committees we used to meet, but a person so powerfully thoughtful for Bihar. Shri A.D. Singh ji, again a very good friend. Shri Ramnath Thakur ji, of course, Thakur Sahab has always been a great friend and he's returned back, so welcome back again, sir. Chhattisgarh, Shri Tulsi ji, sorry sir, I just said you'll have to indulge me for a minute. Shri KTS Tulsi ji, I had the good fortune of traveling with him to UNGA and with his wonderful wife, the way they treated me to the breakfast table and the wonderful conversations we had, will always remember. My sister Pulo Devi Netam ji, one of the most soft-spoken people that I've met in this house, and I'm so glad that she's returning back. Shrimati Kiran Chaudhary ji, I had the fortune of going to IPU with her, learned so much from her diction and her understanding. Shri Ramchandra Jangra ji, his beautiful songs serve as something that really has embraced me, and we really miss you, and we hope you come back soon. Miss Indubala Goswami ji, I start with an apology. As the chairman of the House Committee, we have troubled her enormously. But as an elder sister, as a younger sister, whichever way we look at it, she has always been very forthcoming and helpful. Shri K.R. Suresh Reddy ji, as the former Speaker in the State Assembly and here, it has always been a privilege to learn from him the nuances of being whenever I was there on the chair. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi ji as the legal. Shri Ayodhya Rami Reddy Allah ji, another good friend, many conversations, and his heart for democracy was always there, and he used to say. Sana Satish Babu ji, very soft-spoken, very erudite. Shri Parimal Nathwani ji, great conversations. And my benchmate, Shri Subhash Chandra Bose Pilli ji, one of the most affectionate person. Many times he would speak in Telugu and I couldn't understand. Many times I would try to speak in my Hindi, he couldn't. But we understood each other for the time that we spent here through the love and affection that he had for me and I have for him, sir. In fact, with you gone, this bench will become empty. Every time I come here, I'll remember you, sir. Narhari Amin ji, I remember once, and today when we are in the photo session, sir, I remembered him again. The last photo session, suddenly because of the heat, he was unwell. And I remember he was standing right next to me. So Narhari Amin ji, and together we were once in a soup on a privilege that happened in the other house. That's for another purpose, but we remember him. My elder sister, Ramila Ben Bichar Bhai Bara ji, yesterday she was speaking right there, she's there. And it's always a pleasure listening to her. Shakti Singh Gohil ji, the tiger, we'll remember you, sir. It's always a privilege. Bokaria Ram Bhai ji, it's always a privilege, sir, to listening to you. Thank you so much. And your little dibbi, when you used to kill those little things. Ram Bhai, वो डिब्बी कहाँ है? है आपके पास? है ना? बस आप रखे रहो, मैं आता हूँ आपके पास. So he used to take that small packet with a little bit of long and elaichi and would share it along. Deepak Prakash ji and Jharkhand and our conversations. George Kurian ji, whenever I met him as a minister. Digvijay Singh ji, a legend. The way he used to discuss about governance, about policy, and especially the way he would take things as the ideological perspective were some things I really learned from you, sir. Without you in this house, we'll be poorer for your absence. I thank you so much, sir. Dr. Sumer Singh Solanki ji, young, dynamic professional, had the privilege of going to IPU, and the way he thinks about the tribal communities in Madhya Pradesh has been something that has inspired. Maharaja Sanojoba Leishamba ji, Dr. Venroy Karluki ji, Shri Neeraj Dangi ji and his erudition and oration, tremendously powerful. Shri Rajendra Gehlot ji, the senior statesman. Shri Ravneet Singh ji, I met him a couple of times as minister. Nabam Rebia ji, of course, a former prime minister. Dr. H.D. Devagowda ji and his affection. Shri Irana Kadari ji, Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji, our LOP, learned lots from him. Shri Narayan Koragappa ji and Shri K. Vanlal Veena ji. Thank you, sir, for indulging me for such a time. But everyone in their own ways, through handshakes, with the love and affection and the suggestions that they made, have made us richer. And when they are not here today, tomorrow and day after, we'll remember them. But these conversations will strengthen us to continue building this institution of democracy. I thank you, sir.
Now I invite my old friend Sriman Prem Chand Gupta ji.
थैंक यू श्रीमान जी, आपने मुझे आज इस विदाई समारोह पर बोलने के लिए मौका दिया, इसके लिए मैं आपका बड़ा आभारी हूँ। मान्यवर, राज्यसभा एक ऑनगोइंग हाउस है, इसमें हर 2 साल में 1/3 हाउस रिटायर होता है और नए लोग आते हैं। श्रीमान जी, मैं 30 साल से इस हाउस में मुझे बैठने का मौका मिला। इसके लिए मैं मेरे नेता माननीय लालू प्रसाद जी का और युवा नेता तेजस्वी प्रसाद जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। और श्रीमान जी, मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कि मैंने कभी भी राजनीति के बारे में नहीं सोचा था। मैं विदेश में रहता था, वहाँ पर बिजनेस था, परिवार था, घर था। माननीय लालू प्रसाद जी से मुलाकात हुई। उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि अब बहुत हो गया और आकर इधर अपने मेरे साथ जुड़कर देश की सेवा में आप योगदान दें। मैं 96 में फिर 1996 में मैं वापस आया और इस नई दुनिया में मुझे आने का मौका मिला। श्रीमान जी, दोनों प्रोफेशन, दोनों दुनिया एकदम अलग थी। यहाँ आकर मुझे अलग अलग साथियों से मिलने का मौका मिला। देश के कोने कोने से लोग यहाँ आते हैं और अलग अलग प्रोफेशन से आते हैं। अपने कैरियर में जो ल्यूमिनरी होते हैं उनसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। श्रीमान जी, 1996 के बाद मुझे आपके साथ भी फाइनेंस कमेटी में बैठने का मौका मिला था और मेरा सौभाग्य था कि आपके साथ बहुत कुछ सीखने का चांस मिला था मुझे। मान्यवर, इस 30 साल के सफ़र में बहुत उतार चढ़ाव मैंने इस ऑगस्ट हाउस में देखे। जो पुरानी राज्यसभा में जब बैठते थे एक अलग माहौल होता था, एक अलग फीलिंग थी। सेंट्रल हॉल में बैठते थे, सब लोग आपस में बात करते थे, सभी, कोई भेदभाव नहीं था, किसी किस्म का भी कोई ये नहीं था कि ये अपोजिशन से हैं, ये रूलिंग पार्टी से हैं, ये उससे हैं। बड़ा तकलीफ होती है मेरे को, मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता था आज, लेकिन मुझे कहा गया कि भी बोलना चाहिए। बहुत फर्क आ गया श्रीमान जी, इतना फर्क आ गया कि उसको बयान नहीं किया जा सकता और मेरे लिए बेहतर यही होगा कि मैं बयान नहीं करूं उसके बारे में। श्रीमान जी, सेंट्रल हॉल में जब बैठते थे तो एक अपनापन होता था, दुख सुख की बात होती थी, एक दूसरे की मदद की बात होती थी। आज वो चीज़ नहीं है। मैं आपके सामने बोलना चाहूँगा कि जैसे यहाँ भी जो वेटिंग रूम है या एक लाउंज है, उसमें मैंने महसूस किया कि एक में एक ग्रुप बैठता है, दूसरे में दूसरा ग्रुप बैठता है। बहुत दुर्भाग्य की बात है। मान्यवर, इस 30 साल के सफर में 5 साल में डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह की सरकार में मंत्री रहा। कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स में डिपार्टमेंट मेरे को दिया गया और उसमें काफ़ी बदलाव मैंने लाने की कोशिश की। उस वक़्त कुछ ऐसे इश्यूज भी आए जो बहुत ही सेंसिटिव थे, जैसे सत्यम का स्कैंडल हुआ था, अगर आपको ध्यान हो। डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह आज हमारे बीच नहीं है, इस दुनिया में नहीं है, लेकिन एक बहुत बड़े अर्थशास्त्री, बुद्धिजीवी और भविष्य का सोचने वाले थे। श्रीमान जी, मैं ज़्यादा नहीं बोलना चाहूँगा। जैसे मैंने कहा कि ये मेरे लिए भी ठीक नहीं होगा, मैं एक बार फिर अपने सभी साथी जो आज रिटायर हो रहे हैं, ये दिस इज नॉट द एंड ऑफ द रोड, वो उनके लिए एक नए जीवन की शुरुआत करने का एक मौका है। जैसे मैंने शुरुआत की थी वैसे एक नया मौका है। वो अपने सार्वजनिक जीवन में रहेंगे, देश की सेवा करेंगे। यहाँ जो एक्सपीरियंस मिला अभूतपूर्व है, इसका कोई मुकाबला नहीं। मैंने दुनिया के तकरीबन 100 से ज़्यादा मुल्कों में मैंने ट्रैवल किया है, पहले भी, पार्लियामेंट में आने से पहले और कुछ बाद में भी। लेकिन जो एक्सपीरियंस, जो फीलिंग यहाँ पर रहकर मिली वो अभूतपूर्व है, उसका कोई मुकाबला नहीं हो सकता। श्रीमान जी, मैं एक बार फिर अपने रिटायरिंग साथियों को उनके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूं और प्रार्थना करता हूं कि उनका स्वास्थ्य ठीक रहे और वो देश की सेवा में अपना योगदान जो उन्होंने यहाँ से सीखा है उसका योगदान दें। इसके साथ मैं आपका धन्यवाद करता हूं, आपने मुझे मौका दिया। जिन साथियों का मैं नाम नहीं ले सका क्योंकि समय की एक स्केर्सिटी है, बहुत से साथियों को बोलना है, इसलिए मैं उन सबको सबसे माफ़ी मांगता हूं और आपका एक बार फिर धन्यवाद करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
டாக்டர் எம் தம்பிதுரை அவர்கள்.
Thank you, Chairman Sir. Today, I stand before this august house for what is likely my address after fulfilling the present term of 6 years as a member of the Rajya Sabha from Tamil Nadu. Representing All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, I am filled with a deep sense of gratitude, humility and reflection. Though I have been re-elected and will continue to serve the country as a member of this august house, I am duty-bound to deliver this farewell speech with a great heart. This house has been my second home, a place where I have witnessed the finest traditions of parliamentary democracy, debated issues of national importance, and contributed to the welfare of our people, particularly those of Tamil Nadu. Sir, I began my journey in public service inspired by the timeless ideals of Thandai Periyar, Perunar Anna, and Purushottam MGR, and later guided by steadfast leadership of Amma Purushottam Jayalalitha. The Dravidian principles that form the very foundation of our movement, self-respect, social justice, rationalism, and federal equality, have been my constant compass. These principles, sir, teach us that every individual deserves dignity without discrimination, that society must be rebuilt on equality, eradicating caste, and empowering the backward and marginalized through affirmative action and inclusive welfare. That blind faith and superstition must be given way to scientific temper, critical thinking, and modern education. That true federalism ensures states like Tamil Nadu receive equal resources, respect our language and culture, and autonomy to pursue development suited to our needs. Sir, I always insisted in the House to make all the official languages of this the languages of the country as official national official language. This is most important thing always raised in the House for main continuous step. This especially the upper house. This is called upper State Council of States. This is the place where we can raise our rights to raise the equality to raise for this country, sir. These are my not mere slogans. They are a living philosophy that has transformed. Sir, today I express my profound thanks to the leaders of my beloved ADMK, our respected General Secretary of Party and former Chief Minister, and going to be the next Chief Minister soon, Edappadi Palanichami, and cadres who have placed their trust in me time and again. Sir, Palanichami's unwavering support, encouragement, and collective strength of the party have enabled me to serve with the dedication once again in this House. To the workers, functionaries, and supporters across Tamil Nadu who have stood by the party and by me, my heartfelt gratitude to all of them, sir. The ADMK's commitment to these ideals, blending social justice with practical, people-centric governance, has always been my guiding light. I also, sir, extend my sincere thanks all the ministers here who associated my past. So I started my career in 1984 and became Lok Sabha member at the age of 33, 34 at that time. At that time, I became Deputy Speaker with the blessings of Prachari MGR and Rajiv Gandhi was the root cause. They made me the Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. Then afterwards, my leader, Purchita Levima, made me Cabinet Minister in Vajpayee government. That is opportunity I served in the, at that time you were also in the Lok Sabha at the time that you served there. Then afterwards, once again, I went to the state politics. I was Education Minister there and came back here. And with the blessings of Madam Jayalalitha ji and Modi ji, I became second time Deputy Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Sir, these are my experience which I served. 5 times Lok Sabha member, 2 times a Legislative Assembly member, and now once I completed the Rajya Sabha and second time also I'm coming. This is my career which I had the opportunity to serve. Sir, and also, sir, I want to appreciate the Deputy Chairman who has taken over a lot of efforts during my. I also served as Deputy Speaker at the time. You also Deputy Chairman. We both are together. Many conferences attended. Anyhow, we are missing him. I hope that he will come back once again as Deputy Chairman. That I am expecting. Same way, Kargeji also is an eminent leader. I think he is from Karnataka. He will come back. Sir, I am also thankful, especially my state members who are retiring just now. That is G.K. Vasan is going to retire, and I hope that he will come. He also may happen to come back once again. And also Selva, DMK member, my friend and brother Selvaraj, and also another member, Ilango, is there also, eminent lawyer, also here, and also Dr. Kanyamudi Somu. Sir, I am very grateful to that family because his father is the founder of our DMK party. One of the members was the grandfather, and his father also so very close friend of mine. But unfortunately, due to his service here as a MOS Defense Minister, he lost his life. But anyhow, we happen to see that.
He died when he was on the service of the nation.
Yeah, that has happened. Yes. That is, anyhow, I am seeing her as his father. My relationship with his father is very patient. She has come over here. But our Shivaji said she may go to state politics. I heard a speech. Said state politics there. But she has come over here. I hope once again she may come also. Here also. Not necessarily, at least Lok Sabha also she can go. There's people, varieties there. Therefore, this is all opportunity, sir. We are remember how to serve here. And also I am very grateful to you also. You've given the opportunity to, during my, as you have become Vice President of India and also Chairman, given the opportunity to speak many times. And I hope that you will continue when I'm second term also, which renewal is going to take place third onwards at that time. Hope. Sir, so many other members from Andhra, Telangana, and Kerala, and many people coming from Congress side, other parties, BJP side. Because if I take along the names, as already Patra spoke all the names, sir, one time you always to associate with the letter which you give. I associate my letter to include some of Patra's names, whatever the names he spoke. Therefore, I also congratulate them and bless them on behalf of you, and they will come back and serve. Because as Prime Minister said, there is no end in public life. Nobody will return public life, sir. Everybody will say, there is enough. They will say, one term and 3 times. This is the namesake. But inside heart, till the death, the politicians won't leave the seats. No politician will retire. Our Deputy Chairman is there. He may, once again, he will come back. I hope that, because my term also saying, this is the end, they will say. But my heart won't accept. But every heart must be that think, as a public life, when they have come, then no retirement. Retirement is the end of the life is the retirement. Up to that, everyone must have their opportunity to serve the society, for the country. For that only we are coming. Therefore, this is the August forum, which is giving opportunity to fight for the people of our country, develop the nation. Therefore, once again, I thank my leader, Edappadi Palaniswamy, given the opportunity to come once again to the House, and also for you, given the opportunity many times to participate in the discussion, and all my colleagues who are retired, not retiring, they come back also. Like Brutus is better. John Brutus is always blessing everyone. With his blessings, everyone will come back. Don't worry. He will come back. Yeah. Therefore, I hope that our political career is not the end. It is for the nation, service for the nation, the society, and for principles, which our principles already said, we are having the right for all the states, especially Tamil Nadu. That is what many times, even though Siva others may differ, at the same time, I am also participate along with them, supporting the ideas for the rights of Tamil Nadu and the resources to get. Siva may have so many differences in fighting, but I never let the principles of a Dravidian movement. Always I am keeping that spirit is with me. My name is made Thambidhari because Anna Thurai, that is Anna, who became a member of this house 1962, is served here. My madam, my leader, my beloved leader, Jayalalitha ji also served here, the Rajya Sabha. These are the places I have come over, men. That is because of the effort of the movement and the cadre gave the opportunity. I am always sincere to my party and cadre and the people of Tamil Nadu, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sriman Dr. John Britas ji.
Sir, as Thambidhuri said, there are few people who will never retire, sir. But from left parties will retire. That is how we have decided. Of course, as Tiruchu Shivaji always say, today also he said that retirement is not an end, but a bend. And I will never get a chance to bid farewell to Tiruchu Shivaji. But he will get a chance to bid farewell to me. And I will soon give you a chance also, sir. Sir, all of those people who retire have debated the fate of this nation and represented the diversity of this rich country. The profound words of Gandhiji, who said that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I am sure that all of them must have lost in the service of this nation, sir. Sir, I would not say much about Devagowdaji and Khargeji because I am sure that they will come back. And Devagowdaji became the Prime Minister because our party decided not to shoulder the responsibility of the Prime Ministership, Jyoti Babu. So in one way, we should be credited for making him the Prime Minister. Khargeji, he is coming back, Khargeji, I am sure about it. See, when we are traveling from Kerala, once we cross Vindhyas, he is our leader. And I always respect him because he has been always a champion of the trade union movement. Sir, I need to speak 2-3 aspects of Deputy Chairperson. We had a chemistry, sir, and maybe because we are from the same profession, that is media, a similar pedigree. He was an impeccable editor who made rich contribution to his profession. And he has passed through turbulent waters, as often said that smooth sea never made a good sailor. So he has seen turbulent house, but I would not say that he was impartial, because there is nothing called impartiality. Nothing called impartiality. He was fair and he was just, and of course, he upheld the dignity of this house, sir. So my colleague Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya is retiring. He is a versatile personality from theatre to the court. a legal luminary. I would miss him. And of course, my dear friend, Suresh Reddy. I don't know what to speak about him, a noble heart, decent to the core, sir. And as a former speaker, I always felt that his services should have been used by this house, which hasn't happened, sir. And he will soon come back. And Prem Gupta ji, of course, I need not to say. Priyanka Chaturvedi, she has been a great friend of me. And the house will miss her Vedic knowledge because a Chaturvedi is leaving this house, sir. And I don't know what will happen to the page 3 of the newspapers if she leaves. And I could see a lot of photographers saying that we are going to be jobless because her photos used to be splashed in Delhi Times and other places. She's an expert in public affairs. We were part of a delegation in Germany, and many of the German leaders were saying that she would be taken to German Bundestag, the parliament. So I hope that she would be soon co-opted to one of the foreign parliaments, sir. Sir, Vasanji, I should say that. I had a real connect with his father, and always his presence reminds me about Mopanarji. And I feel that he would be active in Tamil Nadu politics, and he would come back one day. And Fauzia Kanji, I would say that, she went across from one vertical of the society to another vertical. Women's empowerment, education, social causes. And she was studious and luckiest too. In the sense, she always used to get 0 over, special mention, Pride Members Bill. And when she is parting us, Fauziaji, please tell us the secret. How could you manage this? And Rajini Patilji, she was a woman leader with resilience, and I still recollect, she was suspended for 6 months, but she never lost her heart. And Digvijay Singh ji, I would say that. He always used to address us comrade, the only Congress leader who respected the comrades, I would say. Jairam ji has never called me a comrade, none of my colleagues. And he always used to say he respects the left movement and always want the CPM to be robust in the political spectrum. So Yelango, my dear friend, a legal eagle. We will fight the battle in Kerala, sir. Okay. Yes, I know that. You have a problem with us. Yeah. Though we made you the minister, without support only you became the minister. You understand that? You forget that. We extended the unconditional support to the Congress party because we had the conviction to keep away the BJP from power. You don't reciprocate sentiments. You will never do that. I know that. Yes, I know that. Hey, Mr. Jayara Ramesh, 11 MLAs of Congress deserted you. You had a track with BJP. That way BJP has 2 more MPs in this house. Don't provoke me to say that. Okay.
Today you praise all the retiring
No, he
members.
provoked me. That's why I'm saying, sir.
Everybody knows you both are complimenting each other.
Yeah, thank you,
Everybody
sir.
knows.
Sir, I take your word, sir. Sir, I respect it. That's why I was provoked. Sir, Kanimudi ji, she is going to be active in state politics, and she has promised me that she will take her inside her red beacon car, which she is soon going to have. And I wish you all the best, sir. I have few friends here. We collaborated. Saket Gokhale ji, articulate, courageous, and he performed with profound conviction. Rudhabrada, a former comrade, I still call him the comrade. He reverberated Tagore in this house, sir. Ajit Kumar Boyanji, of course, a great friend of me. And Ayodhya Ramareddy is the second richest person in the parliament, sir. And I am sure that he will come back as the first richest MP. A great friend of me, he always thought about Kerala. Subhash Chandra Bose Pilli, a decent, dignified political leader. Parimal Nathwani, he used to give us a lot of inputs and helped us also. And Neeraj Tangi is going to come back. And there are many people whom I don't want to take the name because already Sasmit Patra has put it on record. And I share every name he has spelled. Tambidureji will be a permanent fixture to this house, I am sure about it. Though I wanted him to be the Deputy Chief Minister, but he has been sent back again. And I wish all the retiring members, Parimal also will come back. I want him to be back, of course, yeah. And wish all of them a productive and also a contributing service for the nation. Thank you very much.
What happened? Now, I request our Sriman Digvijay Singh ji to deliver his speech.
माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं आपका आभारी हूं, आपने मुझे बोलने का अवसर दिया। माननीय सभापति महोदय, लोगों को इस बात का आश्चर्य होगा कि मैं अपने राजनीतिक जीवन में कभी मेरे छात्र जीवन में कभी भी राजनीति से मेरा कोई संपर्क समर्थन नहीं था। कुल परिस्थितियां ऐसी प्रकार की बनी कि मैं 22 साल की उम्र में नगरपालिका अध्यक्ष बन गया सर्वसम्मति से, 30 साल की उम्र में विधायक बन गया, 33 साल में राज्य में मंत्री बन गया, सांसद बन गया और 40 साल की उम्र में मुख्यमंत्री बन गया। लेकिन माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैंने हमेशा अपनी विचारधारा के मार्ग पर चला हूं। मैंने अपनी विचारधारा के साथ समझौता नहीं किया। मेरे अपने राजनीतिक जीवन में किसी के प्रति कटुता नहीं पाली। मतभेद होते थे और विचारधारा में मतभेद होंगे, लेकिन मनभेद होने की मैंने कभी उसको मौका नहीं दिया। आज भी मेरा ये आपसे अनुरोध है, हो सकता है कि मेरे भाषण में कई बार कुछ कटुता आई हो, किसी को बुरा लगा हो, उसके लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी हो, लेकिन इतना मैं आपको अवश्य कह सकता हूं कि चाहे विधानसभा मध्य प्रदेश में हो, चाहे लोकसभा में हो, चाहे यहां हो, मेरे संबंध हमारे उन लोगों के साथ भी बहुत अच्छे रहे हैं जिनकी विचारधारा से मैं सहमत न था, न मैं हूं, न कभी रहूंगा। जहां तक हमारे कॉमरेड्स का सवाल है, ये कॉमरेड्स के कार्य संचालन में कुछ बात हो सकती है, लेकिन इनकी जो गरीबों के पक्ष में जो विचारधारा रहती है, हमेशा मैंने उसका समर्थन भी किया है। मैंने माननीय सभापति महोदय, मेरा सौभाग्य है कि मैं उस लोकसभा में भी रहा जिसमें अटल जी, राजीव जी रहे, इंदिरा जी ने मुझे कांग्रेस में प्रवेश दिया और चंद्रशेखर जी भी संसद में थे जब मैं वहां पर था, और इन लोगों से प्रभावित होकर ही मैंने अपना राजनीतिक सफर पूरा किया है। माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं कभी भी सदन में कभी भी जो डिस्टर्बेंसेस होते हैं, मैं उसके पक्ष में नहीं रहा है। लोकतंत्र की बुनियाद है चर्चा, और सदन में ये सत्ता पक्ष की जवाबदारी होती है कि वो विपक्ष के साथ चर्चा करने के बाद और कोई रास्ता निकाले। इस सदन में हमारे अंसारी साहब भी अध्यक्ष रहे हैं, चेयरमैन रहे हैं। उन्होंने कोई भी बिल दिन में पास होने का मौका नहीं दिया। रास्ता निकलता है और निकलना चाहिए। यही बुनियाद है लोकतंत्र की, जिसमें आज हमें कमी देखने को मिलती है। मैं आपसे इतना अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं कि आज इस देश में जिस प्रकार से सांप्रदायिक कटुता बढ़ती जा रही है, मनमुटाव बढ़ता जा रहा है, ये देश के लिए उचित नहीं है, न हमारे संस्कार और संस्कृति के प्रति उचित है और न लोकतंत्र के लिए उचित है, न भारतीय संविधान के लिए उचित है। मैं आज आपसे इतना ही अनुरोध करूंगा कि मैंने अपने राजनीतिक जीवन में अपना रास्ता खुद तय किया है, और ये मैं आभारी हूं आज कांग्रेस पार्टी का, जिन्होंने मुझे हर सदन में आने का मौका दिया, और मैं आज इस अवसर पर आपसे इतना अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं कि अटल जी की वो बात मुझे याद आती है कि मैं ना टायर्ड हूं ना रिटायर्ड हूं, आगे चलकर हम और काम करेंगे, लेकिन आज इस समय मैं उन सभी माननीय सदस्यों के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करता हूं जिन लोगों ने मेरे लिए अच्छे शब्दों का प्रयोग किया, और मैं विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि मैं अपने राजनीतिक जीवन में, जैसा कबीर कह गए थे, कबीरा खरा बाजार में सबकी मांगे खैर, ना काहू से दोस्ती ना काहू से बैर। धन्यवाद।
श्रीमान KR सुरेश रेड्डी गारू।
Thank you, Chairman, sir. So today, I rise with a mind full of grateful memories as I bid farewell to this august institution, sir. At the outset, I would like to thank you, Chairman, sir, and also thank the Honorable Deputy Chairman, who have been so gracious in guiding me and helping me to find various means to raise public issues in this august house, sir. I also would like to acknowledge the Honorable Venkaiah Naidu ji, the Honorable Dinkar ji, who so graciously presided over this august house, sir, and who very impartially enriched the proceedings of the house, sir. And you in particular, sir, have been setting very noble and high traditions. While I leave the house, I live it more confidently that under your leadership, the House and parliamentary proceedings will continue to prosper, sir. Of course, the Honorable Panel Chairman, who also were so gracious, so helpful, not only at times of pandemonium, but also when there was peace. They were a great help to the chair, and I take this opportunity of thanking them also, sir. My dear friend John Brittas and Sasmit Patra ji, in their speeches, have so elaborately, eloquently dealt on each single member and their contribution that I would not like to get into a tedious repetition and take away the valuable time of the House. I'm very grateful to him, especially as a neighbor. He has set a very good example as what a neighbor could be and should be. He's also been a very guiding help to me and all the floor leaders who have been very helpful, especially to the chair at the BAC meetings and other floor leader meetings, where in spite of the turmoil here, you kept on advising and contributing to the smooth functioning of this august house, sir. Chairman, sir, I'm here today because I pay my gratitude to my leader KCR ji, who trusted me and entrusted the responsibility of being the BRS parliamentary leader, sir. So in my own small way and with the support of my colleagues from my party, we had been able to raise issues concerning the state, the country and people at large. I come from a proud regional party, Chairman, sir, and regional parties are not merely political formations. They are voices of our diverse cultures, languages and aspirations. Under KCRG's leadership, we fought for 14 years to ensure the aspirations of the people from a backward region are converted to a state. And I remember so vividly, so passionately, when you allowed a debate on the Constitution, when this august House took up the debate on the Constitution, and when I had the opportunity of debating on that, I could see my leader's vision so clearly through the Constitution, how Article 3 helped us create a state, and how the directive principles of the state have guided my leader KCRG in ensuring that the aspirations of the people of Telangana ushered in to make it one of the most developed states in this country, in this great country, Chairman, sir. Chairman, sir, our approach, of course, has been very consistent. We have been working on principles and being non-aligned. Whenever issues came up in this House, let us say the demonetization, because we supported it where the intent was good, though the content fell out. When the Kisan bills came, there the content looked good, but the intent was a suspect. So we differed from bill to bill, and BRS party, under the guidance of our leader KCRG, we have supported the the government. We have opposed the government in the larger interest of the nation and in the interest of our own state, Chairman, sir. Well, as they say, Rajya Sabha, like I said, I'd like to reiterate, sir, I had said it earlier, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha being the cup and saucer analogy as they give it, and the cup which is the Lok Sabha, the saucer which is the Rajya Sabha, and you holding the saucer has ensured that the temperatures really cooled, and the debate was so fulfilling that for many, many days, when the Lok Sabha was non-functional because of various reasons, the Rajya Sabha fulfilled its due role as the House of Elders. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for contributing to the successful running of this August House, Chairman, sir. Very good. Chairman, sir, my journey began in 2020, and 2020 has been a year which the world will never forget. It was the year of the pandemic, and when the pandemic was at its peak, when the world was unsure of where we were going, this August House took up such wonderful deliberations, cutting across party lines, and debated on how to save lives and livelihood of our people. We debated on how the migrant labor should be taken care of. We debated on how the vaccine should come out. And I remember so widely, Jayaji is not there. I told that day in the House, like how earlier the people of the country used to look forward for the new release of Jayaji's and Amitabh Bachchan's Ji movie. Similarly, they were looking forward for the vaccine. So there was a little bit of wit humor, even at the time of seriousness, across all the members, Chairman, sir. Of course, the House also witnessed the supreme sacrifice of our brave soldiers in Galwan, where all of us stood like one, contributed, ensured, and raised the spirits of our soldiers in the frontiers, Chairman, sir. Historical bills have been passed in this August House. I would not like to get into the tedious repetition, like I said, but I was fortunate to be part of it. Some we supported, some we opposed. The debates, Chairman, sir, is what I take back. The debates of all the honorable members, the senior leaders, they will be guiding me in my public life, in whatever role I'll be playing outside the House and for public service, Chairman, sir. Chairman, sir, I would like to place on record the Leader of the House, Naddaji, whose demeanor and generosity, and the Leader of the Opposition, whose wit, humor, and wisdom ensured that there was a good cohesion in the House, which held as catalyst so that the House stood like one and continued with the debate. And of course, all the floor leaders supporting it, and all my fellow members across supporting the initiative, sir. And finally, Chairman, sir, I would like to thank, not the first but not the least, the Secretary General and his entire staff. The Secretary General and entire staff who showed utmost courtesy and the guidance for new members, for old members, at every step. They stood without a hedge, without any problem. They continued to guide us, sir. And in conclusion, there were a lot of recommendations made. I would like to conclude with only one thing. To bring down the heat, to bring in more bohemy, I would suggest, Chairman, sir, that let an annual sports meet be held for all the parliamentarians. So that, I think, would usher in a good sportsmanship, which would be on the ground there and in the House. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Now, message from Lok Sabha Secretary General.
Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to report that the Lok Sabha, at its sitting held on the 18th of March 2026, has adopted the following motion: that this House do extend time for the presentation of the report of the Joint Committee on the Constitution 129th Amendment Bill 2024 and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill 2024 up to first day of last week of monsoon session 2026.
Shriman Praful Patel ji.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. I join all my colleagues who have made some very wonderful farewell speeches in bidding farewell to many of our colleagues who are retiring, and welcoming also some of them who have been re-elected back to this August House. Sir, I have had the privilege of being in the other House also with your kind self, and also on several occasions in this House. And therefore, over the years, one obviously develops a lot of friendships, a lot of personal bonding with many of our colleagues. And it is also, with a heavy heart, sometimes we have to bid farewell to all our colleagues who are retiring. But at the same time, as my friend said, that life never comes to an end. Once in public life, you are there till your last breath. I also would like to take this opportunity to not only say farewell, but also welcome to my beloved leader, Sharad Pawarji, because I have spent a decade with him, and I have learnt a lot from him and gained a lot through his experience and wisdom. And he has had a very long innings, both at the center and the state. And he has again come back, and which is something which is very heartening and very welcome. I would also, because I come from Maharashtra, I would also like to say a farewell to our esteemed colleague Fauzia Khanji. She has also been my party colleague for many years, and I have known her as a great educationalist and a member of Maharashtra's cabinet, as also a very esteemed and very learned member of this distinguished house. Priyanka ji is also a very dear friend who has evolved over the years from being a spokesman of the Congress party to a very, I would say, an intellectual member of this august house, and has contributed to many meaningful debates. I will not take everybody's names because it will take a lot of time. But one thing is certain, sir, that the Rajya Sabha has its own uniqueness. We both are houses of parliament, and of course this is known as the House of Elders. But the fact is that the Rajya Sabha has much more, I would say, sanity than the other house in the present times. At least we function. There may be some chaos here and there, but somehow you are able to find a way. And I'm sure, as all of our colleagues here have been members for many years with long experience, this house shall continue to be a guiding force for our parliamentary democracy. Sir, with these words, I would like to say farewell to all our friends who are retiring. Some have come back. They are most illustrious members of this house. Big welcome to them. And once again, sir, on behalf of myself, my party, I wish all the retiring members a great life ahead in the service of the nation and for the public interest. Thank you, sir.
Sriman Santosh Kumar ji.
Thank you, Chairman. Today, as we bid farewell to our friends and fellow parliamentarians, in fact, all of us are filled with mixed feelings. Gratitude for the service rendered by them, admiration for their contributions, and of course, a sense of loss. All these retiring members, I don't want to mention anyone's name, have contributed in strengthening the parliamentary proceedings. They have contributed immensely to strengthen our democracy through their wisdom, through their experience, and their unwavering commitment to democratic spirits. As we all know, this is not the end of the political journey. So, of course, they will have new opportunities and avenues to continue their political journey. In fact, I think that they all must be very happy with the fact that they got an opportunity to serve as a member of this august house. Out of 140 crores of Indians, only a handful of us, a very few minimum of us are getting a chance to serve like this. So they must be proud of that fact. And the constitution making was a mass movement. The Constitution of India was prepared not only by the drafting committee members, it was a mass movement in which all of us, all people from all walks of life participated. Our students, our artists, people from all sections had contributed to prepare the constitution. It was not a drafting committee success only. So now it is our duty to carry forward that legacy. Jawaharlal Nehru, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, many other towering personalities. From my side, our party side, Indrajit Gupta, all these people contributed in strengthening parliament democracy. But unfortunately, parliamentary democracy is facing a lot of crisis. It's deepening crisis. For example, money, threat of the influence of money in parliamentary politics, castes, and many other elements are vitiating our democratic system. So at this crucial juncture, we will miss some of our wonderful parliamentarians like, I don't want to mention any, but Shakti Singh Gokhale, many of us, miss him. So I think they can continue their fights against, for the genuine cause of the people in the coming days. And I wish, on behalf of my party, all the very best, sir. Thank you.
Shriman Abdul Wahab ji.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance. First of all, I am not again repeating the names. Everybody, those who are parting from us, is very close to me. And during my 17 years of Rajya Sabha life, this is the most important, this one I can feel more close friends. And I am not naming them because if I miss somebody, especially just like our friend John Bittas telling about ladies and all, they will feel in the other way around. So many other people also from this part and that part. My request is, if you are agreeing, as first Sanjay Singh told, I think this we should be, I'll be XMP next year onwards. So at least an entry to the lounge to come here, to feel to come here. Otherwise, we're not coming to Delhi. How can we see our friends? There is no central hall now. So we should have at least central hall now. There's a small cabin, but at least we should get a chance with our card to go there, not here. And second thing is, the pension is very main. Pension, either you cut off the pension or give a minimum, livable pension for an dignified. Not in my case. Most of the friends I know, ex-MPs, how they are living. They are starting from one place to other place in the train, it is free, food free, and going back again. At least they are getting food every day. That is the situation of so many ex-MPs, which I know. So please do this one. Please recommend a reasonable pension. Everybody is getting pension. For nothing, people are given now freebies. For an MP, even, okay, they got whatever they during their life. So please, in your capacity, please recommend, at least for Rajya Sabha members. So, no, everybody I'm telling, but I am telling, being our chairman. So, you just, our other Om Birla also, you can easily tell and make a resolution for that one. In this 140 crore and this trillion, economy, trillions of economy, this is a peanut. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And I hope that next year, John Brittas will tell about me also, same thing, when I am retiring. We all, okay. So we are all the same boat. Thank you, sir.
Before calling Dr. Kanimuli NVN Somoji, I want to draw the attention of this House. She lost her father when he was the Minister of State for Defense while performing his national duties in the northeastern area. And his body was accompanied by none other than former Prime Minister of India, Shriman Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So now I call upon Dr. Kanimuli NVN Somoji.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir, for making a mark on my father. Thank you so much. Sir, I express my deep gratitude and sincere thanks to those great people with golden heart, those who guided me and showed the world holding my hand. Sir, my parents, late NBN Somu, who was the member of the Lok Sabha and, as you mentioned, MOS of Defense, and Srimati Uma Devi Somu, who brought me to this world. Muttamaringa Dr. Kalangar brought me to the political world. My leader and the beacon of the Dravidian model government, Thalapathy M.K. Stalin, gave me the powerful opportunity to serve in this august house and to allow the voice of women to resonate in the walls of this house. Sir, I am ever indebted to them. I also take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Udayanadi Stalin for giving me this opportunity. Sir, I have a great pride of being a product of the Dravidian stock, the legacy of Thandai Periyar and Peraringer Anna, and my grandfather N.V. Nadarajan in my blood and breath. Sir, my beloved floor leader, Tiruchi Sivaji Annan, is a guiding force for me to perform to my full potential in Rajya Sabha. I remember how generous he was when it comes to giving opportunities to MPs like me in our party. His ability to gel well with MPs of the other political parties also carried a friendship forward. I thank him for being a strict teacher when it comes to the performance, getting the maximum from us, to bring it to all the members together. I have also been a disciplined member. I hope Anna will accept this, as always he wished the members to be. Sir, I entered this house with an open mind and empty hands, but leave with mind filled with great memories and wonderful experiences, which I consider a great privilege. I'm immensely happy to share the space with some truly legendary personalities in public life. Rajya Sabha gave me the unique experiences on the essence of democracy and politics. Still remember vividly my first day in this house when I took oath in the old Parliament House, now called the Samvidhan Sabha. From that day, the last 54 months, that is 540 days of my life in Rajya Sabha, I have the privilege to work under 3 vice presidents and chairmen of the Rajya Sabha. I learned a lot from the polite but strong attitude of Sri Venkaiah Naidu, but the witty but concerned words of Sri Jagdeep Dhankar, and smiling but strict master of yourself, sir. Thank you so much. I must say all the 3 chairmen are kind and considerate with opposition members like me. I got the opportunity to raise important issues pertaining to the people of Tamil Nadu with the permission of the chair. Sir, I should not forget the deputy chairman, Harivan sir, is always greet us with his typical smile, but strict master the moment we deviate a little from the subject. He will really say, no, I will not allow this. That's something we have to mention about him. What impressed me the most was the contribution of my senior colleagues, cutting across all political parties to encourage and support their junior colleagues. Their contribution in upholding the democracy and fulfill the fundamental duty as a member of this august house. The leader of the opposition, Sri Mallika Kharge, has spoken meticulously but with authority. I will never forget the classic yet sharp budget critics analysis by Sri P. Chidambaram, the pointed and thoughtful provoking speeches of my friend John Brittas, the electrifying speeches of Sri Derek O'Brien, the soft yet powerful speeches of my friend Priyanka Chaturvedi, the fiery speeches of Srimati Jaya Bachchan, the crystal clear speeches of Fauzia Khan, the terrific speeches of Sri Sanjay Singh and Professor Manoj Jha, Sri Abdul Wahab, Professor Ram Gopal Yadav, Srimati Dola Sen, Shakti Singh Goyal, Sri Ayodhya Ramireddy, and the to-the-point speeches of Dr. Shashmit Patra. I can go on, sir, but I would like to associate with Shashmit Patra as he has mentioned all the other names. So I cherish the occasions when I was genuinely praised by the chair. Sir, Rajya Sabha is not merely a chamber of debate. It is a living institution of wisdom continuously and with the constitutional balances. The greatness of democracy is that assent and dissent views are taken on the same platform while discussing about a national issue or people welfare measure. Thorough discussions, deliberations, and dialogues are essential elements of democracy. Duty, dignity, and discipline is the cornerstone of a DMK party, democratic reformist political philosophy, and I was able to gel both and give a small percentage of service to this nation. If in my time here I have given a small measure of dignity to this house or to the welfare of the people, I consider my tenure as very, very meaningful. Sir, I also take this opportunity to sincerely thank every one of my fellow MPs cutting across political parties from whom I learned lessons to enrich my political career and wisdom. My special thanks to all the women MPs for their sisterly affection and lovely smile bridging us beyond our political ideologies. Last but not the least, kindness of the marshals, officials and the staff of Rajya Sabha and the parliamentary security personnel for their tireless, selfless service. Sir, I leave with respect for this institution, faith in its future and hope that it will continue to be a beacon of reason, restraint and responsibility. Thank you, sir.
Thiru N.R. Ilangoji.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Sir, I thank you for allowing me to speak in Tamil. ஒரு சாதாரண பின்புலத்திலிருந்து இந்த மாபெரும் அவைக்கு என்னை தேர்ந்தெடுத்து அனுப்பிய திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினுடைய தலைவர் தமிழக முதல்வர் திரு மு.க. ஸ்டாலின் அவர்களுக்கும் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்திற்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த அவையில் வழி அனுப்பு விழாவிற்காக எங்களை வாழ்த்தி பேசிய மாண்புமிகு பிரதமர் அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மற்றவர்கள் பேசியதைப் போல எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு பெருமை கிடைத்தது. 3 துணை ஜனாதிபதிகளிடம் இந்த அவைத்தலைவர்களிடம் பணியாற்றக்கூடிய ஒரு நல்ல வாய்ப்பு எங்களுக்கு கிடைத்தது. மரியாதைக்குரிய திரு வெங்கையா நாயுடு, திரு ஜெகதீஷ் தன்கர் மற்றும் உங்களுக்கும் எங்களுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். துணைத் தலைவராக பணியாற்றிய திரு அரவிந்த் அவர்கள் எங்களை வழிநடத்தியதோடு அல்லாமல் உரிய வாய்ப்புகளை கொடுத்தார். அது எங்களுக்கு மிகவும் துணையாக இருந்தது. எங்களுடைய குழு தலைவர் திரு திருச்சி சிவா அவர்களை பற்றி நான் குறிப்பிட்டாக வேண்டும். அவரை குழு தலைவர் என்று சொல்வதை விட எங்களை ஒரு குடும்ப தலைவராக தான் அவர் எங்களை நடத்தினார். ஒரு மூத்த சகோதரனாய் எப்படி அவையில் நடந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்பதை எங்களுக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுத்து, ஒரு மூத்த சகோதரன் கைப்பிடித்து கொண்டு ஒரு குழந்தையை கைப்பிடித்து கொண்டு போகிறார் போல் இந்த அவையில் எங்களை வழிநடத்தினார். அவருக்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மூத்த தலைவர்கள் திரு மல்லிகார்ஜுன கார்கே, திரு கபில் சிபல், திரு பி. சிதம்பரம், திரு திக்விஜய் சிங் ஆகியோருக்கு எங்களுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். அமைச்சரவையில் இருக்கக்கூடிய மாண்புமிகு திரு ஜே.பி. நட்டா அவர்களும் மரியாதைக்குரிய திருமதி நிர்மலா சீதாராமன் அவர்களும் எங்களுக்கு தேவையான அவையில் எங்களுக்கு எதிராக பேசினாலும் கூட, எங்களை மிகவும் கண்டித்து பேசினாலும் கூட அவைக்கு வெளியே இருக்கக்கூடிய நடவடிக்கைகளில் எங்களுக்கு மிக துணையாக இருந்தார்கள். அவர்களுக்கு நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். மிக குறிப்பாக மாண்புமிகு உள்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்கள் இந்த 3 குற்றவியல் சட்டங்களில் நான் கொடுத்த பங்களிப்பை என்னை தனிப்பட்ட முறையில் கூட்டு பாராட்டியதற்காக அவருக்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். கம்யூனிஸ்ட் தோழர்கள் திரு ஜான் பிரிட்டாஸ், திரு சந்தோஷ்குமார், திரு சிவதாசன் ஆகியோருக்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். டாக்டர் மனோஜா, திரு சஸ்மித் பாத்ரா, திரு நீரஜ் சந்திரசேகர் மற்றும் ஆம் ஆத்மி பார்ட்டியை சேர்ந்த தோழர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். திரு டெரிக் ஓபிரையன் அவர்கள் எங்கு பார்த்தாலும் எங்களை அரவணைத்து எங்களை ஊக்கப்படுத்தி எப்படியெல்லாம் அவையில் ஆக்ரோஷமாகவும் பேச வேண்டும் என்பதை சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தவர் அவர். நான் 2020 தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டு இந்த அவைக்கு வந்தபோது கூட பல்வேறு காரணங்களால், கொரோனா தொற்று மற்றும் என்னுடைய தனிப்பட்ட வாழ்க்கையில் நடைபெற்ற சில காரணங்களால் என்னால் இந்த அவையில் முழுமையான பங்களிப்பை தர முடியவில்லை. நான் இந்த அவைக்கு ஆற்றிய பங்கு மிகச் சிறிதாக இருந்தாலும் கூட நான் இந்த அவையில் மூத்தவர்களிடமிருந்து பெற்றிருக்கக்கூடிய அனுபவமும் பாடமும் மிக பெரியது, விலை மதிப்பட்டது. அது என்னுடைய இனிவரும் காலங்களில் பொது வாழ்வில் மிக உறுதுணையாக இருக்கும் என்று நான் நம்புகிறேன். எல்லா திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழக தோழர்களைப் போல எங்களுக்கு 5 பெரும் முழக்கங்கள் உண்டு. அண்ணா வழியில் அயராது உழைப்போம், ஆதிக்கமற்ற சமுதாயம் அமைத்தே தீர்வோம், இந்தி திணிப்பை என்றும் எதிர்ப்போம், வன்முறை தவிர்த்து வறுமையை வெல்வோம், மத்தியில் கூட்டாட்சி, மாநிலத்தில் சுயாட்சி என்ற இந்த 5 பெரும் முழக்கங்களை ஒட்டி என்னுடைய பொது வாழ்க்கை தொடரும். அதற்கு இந்த அவையில் நான் பெற்ற அனுபவங்கள் எனக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருக்கும் என்று நம்புகிறேன். என்னுடைய உரையை முடிப்பதற்கு முன்பாக என்னுடைய கருத்துக்களாக 2 விஷயங்களை சொல்ல ஆசைப்படுகிறேன். டாக்டர் கலைஞர் அவர்கள் நாடாளுமன்ற முறையை பற்றி பேசும்போது பெரும்பான்மை என்பது உடலைப் போலவும் சிறுபான்மை என்பது கண்களைப் போலவும் மதிக்கப்பட வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னார். அதாவது பெரும்பான்மையினராக இருக்கக்கூடியவர்கள் சிறுபான்மையினருடைய கண்களின் வழியாக அவர்களுடைய வழியாக பிரச்சனைகளை தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னார். அந்த நடைமுறை இப்போதெல்லாம் நடப்பது இல்லை என்பதை என்னால் அறிய முடிகிறது. இந்த 6 வருடத்தில் நான் அதை பார்த்திருக்கிறேன். எனவே சிறுபான்மையினுடைய கருத்துக்களுக்கு உரிய மரியாதையை கொடுக்க வேண்டும், அந்த கருத்துக்களை எடுத்துக்கொள்ள வேண்டும் அரசாங்கம் என்று நான் கருதுகிறேன். இரண்டாவதாக, பேரறிஞர் அண்ணா சொன்னபோது வடக்கு வாழ்கிறது தெற்கு தேய்கிறது என்று சொன்னார். இத்தனை கால இடைவெளியில், இத்தனை பல பத்தாண்டுகளில் இந்த நிலைமை மாறியிருக்க வேண்டும், ஆனால் மாறவில்லை. அதைவிட வடக்கு வாழ்கிறது தெற்கை வதைக்கிறது என்ற அளவில் நாம் இன்று நிற்கிறோம். வரக்கூடிய காலங்களில் இந்த சூழ்நிலை மாற வேண்டும், அதற்கு இந்த அவை துணை நிற்க வேண்டும். இந்தியா முழுமைக்கும் ஒரே மாதிரியான கண்ணோட்டத்தோடு பொருளாதாரத்திலும் மற்ற எல்லா செய்திகளிலும் இந்தியா முழுமையும் ஒரு கண்ணோட்டத்தோடு பார்க்க வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டு இந்த வாய்ப்பிற்கு நன்றி சொல்லி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
श्रीमान मुजीबुल्लाह खान जी।
धन्यवाद चेयरमैन सर, आज आपने बोलने का मौका दिया। आज 6 साल पहले हम लोग जब पहली बार राज्यसभा में आए थे तो वो सदन था, उस सदन में अध्यक्ष थे वेंकैया नायडू जी। उसके बाद ये नया सदन में हम लोग आए, फिर हम लोग दूसरे अध्यक्ष को देखे जगदीप धनखड़ जी, उसके बाद आप आए सर। आज यहाँ पर जितने भी लोग मौजूद हैं, हमारे वाइस चेयरमैन साहब, ट्रेजरी बेंच के सब सदस्य और ओपोजिशन में भी जो बैठे हैं, सबका मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं। उन लोगों को धन्यवाद देता हूं जो अभी यहाँ पर रिटायर नहीं होने के बावजूद बैठे हैं। जो लोग चले गए नहीं सुन के, उनका भी वक्त आएगा, उनका भी वक्त आएगा। अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं एक आदिवासी बहुल जिला से आता हूं। नवरंगपुर जिला उड़ीसा का एक छोटा सा गांव है मेरा, तारा गांव। बचपन से मुझे बहुत शौक था फिल्मों में काम करने का। मैं जब स्कूल में पढ़ा करता था तो मेरे दोस्त लोगों को बोलता मैं फिल्म का हीरो बनूंगा। सब बोलते थे हाँ बन जा। मेरे परिवार पूरा राजनीति में थे, मेरे पिताजी बड़े पिताजी सब राजनीति में थे, मेरे नाना जी एमएलए थे, मेरे बड़े पिताजी मंत्री थे। तो परिवार का राजनीति देख देख के राजनीति में भी रुचि मेरा बचपन से ही था। जब मैं फिल्मों में गया, फिल्मों में काम किया, लेकिन फिल्मों के साथ साथ राजनीति में रुचि रखता था। तो तत्कालीन मुख्यमंत्री बिजू पटनायक जी थे, मैं उनसे कहा कि सर मुझे आप टिकट दीजिए, मैं एमएलए बनना चाहता हूं। उन्होंने कहा एमएलए बनेगा, तू फिल्म एक्टर हो के एमएलए बनेगा? मैं बोला हाँ सर बनूंगा। वो बोले पहले सरपंच बन के आ, तो जीत पाता है कि नहीं तेरे पंचायत में, उसके बाद देखेंगे। तो मैंने बोला सर मैं उड़िया फिल्म का हीरो हूं, मेरे को सरपंच बनाने भेज रहे हैं यहाँ पे, जा पहले सरपंच बन के आ फिर देखते हैं। तो मैं मेरे गांव गया, सबको बोला बिजू पटनायक बोल रहे हैं सरपंच होऊंगा तभी जाके एमएलए टिकट मिलेगा। तो मैं सरपंच का चुनाव लड़ा अध्यक्ष महोदय। 1992 में मैं सबसे कम उम्र का सरपंच था हमारे देश में। काफी साल तक मेरा गूगल में था सबसे यंगेस्ट सरपंच कौन है, मेरा नाम था। अभी अभी कट गया और कोई आ गया। उसके बाद मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, शुक्रिया गुजार करना चाहता हूं। उसके बाद मेरा नेता नवीन पटनायक का धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, जिसने मुझे राज्यसभा भेजा है। तो अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं ग्रास रूट में सरपंच था, सरपंच से सीधा मैं अपर हाउस आ गया, बीच वाला छूट गया है अध्यक्ष महोदय। मैं बचपन से थोड़ा जिद्दी था सर, जो चीज मैं चाहता था मुझे मेरे पिताजी मेरे माताजी मुझे देते थे, तो जिद मेरे पास अभी भी है। वो जो 2 सदन छूट गया है, विधानसभा और लोकसभा, में पक्का आऊंगा, क्योंकि जंप लगा के सीधा सरपंच से ऊपर आ गया, बीच वाला छूटा है। पक्का 2029 में या तो लोकसभा जाऊंगा या विधानसभा जाऊंगा। यहां आने के बाद बहुत सी खट्टी मीठी अनुभूति हुई, बहुत से नोक झोंक भी हुआ, लेकिन हम सब कोई दिल में नहीं लिए। हम लोग भाईचारा के साथ हम लोग इतना 6 साल कटाए। सबसे दुर्भाग्य की बात यह हुआ कि काफी साल मैं पार्टी में काम करने के बाद, करीब 20-25 साल काम करने के बाद मुझे जब राज्यसभा मिला, राज्यसभा का सर्टिफिकेट मैं पाया अध्यक्ष महोदय 18 तारीख को, मार्च 18 तारीख को, और 22 तारीख को, मार्च 22 में सारा दुनिया बंद हो गया अध्यक्ष महोदय। कोरोना के लिए सारा दुनिया बंद हो गया, कोई किसी से मिला नहीं, कोई हाथ मिलाया नहीं। ऐसे वक्त में मैं राज्यसभा आया तो ऊपर वाले का शुक्रगुजार हूं कि चलो ठीक टाइम में राज्यसभा मिल गया, नहीं तो वो जो कोरोना का पीरियड था उसमें सोच के आधा आदमी बीमार हो जाता। तो मैं इतना खुश था राज्यसभा मिलने के बाद, कोरोना फरोना मेरे पास कोई नहीं हिटक सका अध्यक्ष महोदय, बिल्कुल नहीं आया मेरे पास। मैं एक एमएलए को गले लगाया, बोला अरे यार तुम्हारे एरिया में रसगुल्ला मिलता है, रसगुल्ला भेज, बढ़िया रसगुल्ला, सालेपुर, हमारे उड़ीसा का सालेपुर रसगुल्ला फेमस है। वो बोला भैया मैं कल भेजूंगा आपको रसगुल्ला। शाम को आकर बैठ के टीवी देखता हूं, टीवी बोला वो एमएलए को कोरोना हो गया है। मैं क्या रसगुल्ला खाऊंगा अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं पूरा टेंशन में आ गया। फिर उसके अगले दिन सुबह जाके टेस्ट करवाया तो लकीली मेरे को कुछ नहीं निकला, क्योंकि मेरा विल पावर स्ट्रांग था और दिल बहुत खुश था। दिल अगर इंसान खुश रखेगा तो उसको ना कोई बीमारी होगा ना कोई प्रॉब्लम होगा। कोई भी चीज में मैं इतना कहूंगा, मेरे से बहुत यहाँ सीनियर्स हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, बहुत से ज्ञानी गुणी हैं, लेकिन मेरा मानना है कि कोई भी चीज में टेंशन नहीं लेने का। जितना बड़ा टेंशन आए, टेंशन नहीं लेने का। टेंशन में क्या मिलेगा? इंसान मुट्ठी बंद करके खाली हाथ आया था, जब जाता है खाली हाथ जाता है, कोई लेके नहीं जाता। बहुत से लोग टेंशन ले लेके किसी को शुगर, किसी को बीपी, ये प्रॉब्लम आ जाता है अध्यक्ष महोदय। टेंशन नहीं लेने का, आगे बढ़ते रहिए। जो भी हमारे साथी रिटायर हो रहे हैं, रिटायर तो नहीं, कुछ अगले दूसरे जगह में जाएंगे, काम करेंगे, इस उम्मीद के साथ हम लोगों के काम करने के लिए आए थे। जितना हमारे हाथ से हुआ, जितना कोशिश कर सके हम लोग ने काम किया। बहुत से जगह में हम लोग को प्रशंसा भी मिला कि तुम भाई अच्छा बोले, ठीक बोले। कुछ छोटी मोटी चीज अध्यक्ष महोदय मैं आपके पास रखना चाहता हूं। एक की बहुत से सांसद अभी आपके पास गुजारिश किए हैं कि जो पुराना मेंबर है, एक्स मेंबर को यहाँ पर जब कभी वो आए तो उसको लॉबी में बैठने का वो प्रॉब्लम ना हो, नहीं तो वो उससे बड़ा तकलीफ और कुछ नहीं होगा अध्यक्ष महोदय। जब पुराना बिल्डिंग था, हमारा पुराना जो संसद था, वहां पर हम लोग सब इकट्ठा बैठा करते थे सेंट्रल हॉल में। अभी अलग अलग हो गया, लेकिन कभी किसी काम से अगर कोई पूरा एक्स एमपी अगर आ भी गया तो उसको मना नहीं होना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं कि गेट में नहीं सर आप अंदर नहीं जा सकते, ये चीज बहुत तकलीफ होगा अध्यक्ष महोदय। ये गुजारिश है आपसे, इतना आप करवाइए, क्योंकि आज जितने यहाँ पर हैं वो कल सब एक्स होंगे। कोई परमानेंट यहाँ नहीं है, सब टेम्पररी है। दुनिया में हम लोग आए हैं, सब टेम्पररी है अध्यक्ष महोदय। और एक बात मैं आपसे कहूंगा कि आप इसको जरा इंटरव्यू कीजिए कि जो एक्स एमपी होता है उसको रेलवे विभाग ने फर्स्ट एसी में सिंगल सीट ही दिया है। अगर कोई ज्यादा उम्र वाला बुजुर्ग हो गया, वो कैसा अकेला ट्रैवल करेगा? या कोई महिला एक्स एमपी हो गई, वो कैसा अकेला जाएगी? किसी को तो साथ लेके जाएगी। एक ही सीट अलाउ किया गया है एक्स एमपी को फर्स्ट एसी में। तो मैं आपसे गुजारिश करूंगा कि इसमें कम से कम इंटरवेन करके उसको 2 सीट करवाइए अध्यक्ष महोदय, क्योंकि सबका काम ये चीज आएगा। मैं इसीलिए सबके बारे में बोलना चाहता हूं। आज ये सदन, दुख तो होगा जरूर हमको कि इतने साल से लगाव में हम लोग थे आप लोगों के साथ। आगे चल के सबके लिए मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं कि जितने भी सांसद हमारे अभी रिटायर ले रहे हैं, अपने अपने फील्ड में जाएंगे, कोई फिर विधायक बनेगा, कोई दूसरा काम करेगा, पब्लिक लाइफ में तो रहेंगे हम लोग पक्का। उसके साथ साथ मैं काफ़ी दिनों से मेरा फिल्म भी बंद कर दिया था अध्यक्ष महोदय, अभी फिल्म करूंगा क्योंकि उसमें भी रहना जरूरी है, नहीं तो पब्लिक भूल भी जाएंगे कि ये पुराना एक्टर था। और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि कलाकार जो होता है अध्यक्ष महोदय, वो कभी एक्स नहीं होता। एक विधायक एक्स हो जाएगा, एक मंत्री एक्स हो जाएगा, एक एमपी एक्स हो जाएगा, एक्स एमपी कहेंगे, लेकिन एक कलाकार को एक्स कलाकार कोई नहीं कहेगा। चाहे वो हीरो रोल करे, चाहे वो बड़ा भाई का रोल करे, या फिर चाहे वो बाप का रोल करे, एक्टर होता है। मैं इंशाअल्लाह अगले माने अप्रैल या मई से नया फिल्म शूटिंग करने जा रहा हूं। आप लोगों का आशीर्वाद चाहिए और आप लोगों को सबको मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि हम लोग सब एक हैं। अलग अलग पार्टी से हम लोग आए हैं, कोई बात नहीं, हम लोग सब एक है, हम लोग सब इस देश के नागरिक हैं। हम लोग को देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए सब मिलजुल के काम करना चाहिए। अध्यक्ष महोदय, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
श्रीमान निरंजन बिशी जी।
Honorable Chairman sir, respected members of this august house, today I rise to speak in this dignified chamber. My heart is filled with deep gratitude and profound sense of responsibility. The Parliament of India is not merely a building of debate, discussion, or deliberation. It is the sacred temple of our democracy, the largest democratic country in the world. It is here that the dreams of we, the people of India, as enshrined in the preamble of our Constitution, find voice, direction, and action. Being entrusted to serve in this august house has been one of the greatest honor of my life. Sir, our Constitution, drafted under the visionary leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, is not merely a legal document, but a moral commitment to justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Throughout my tenure, I have sincerely tried to uphold these constitutional values while raising the voice of the marginalized section of the society, particularly scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, farmers, laborers, workers, toiling mass, women, and the other marginalized communities of this society. Sir, coming from the tribal heartland of Odisha, I have always felt that my presence in this house carried the aspirations and hopes of millions who historically remain unheard. Whenever I spoke, I did not speak merely as an individual member. I spoke as a representative of the village, forest, communities whose faith in the democracy is deep and unwavering. During my tenure, I tried to highlight several important issues like protection of tribal rights, preservation of tribal language and culture, development of backward region, strengthening of education, health, agriculture, welfare scheme for ST, SC, and OBC communities, and safeguarding the constitutional rights of scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. These issues are not merely policy concerns, they represent the dignity, identity, and future of millions of citizens. Sir, India's democracy is strong because of its institution, its diversity, and its spirit of dialogue. The Rajya Sabha, as the Council of State, House of Lords, Elder House, plays a crucial role in the strengthening of our federal structure and ensuring that every region of our country is heard in national policy making. At this moment, I offer my heartfelt thanks and sincere gratitude to my beloved leader, the President of BJD and former Chief Minister of Odisha, Sri Naveen Patnaik ji, whose visionary leadership, commitment to clean governance, and dedication to the welfare of the people of Odisha have inspired countless public servants like me. Sir, I also extend my sincere thanks to you, my Honorable Chairman, and Sri Harivansh Honorable Deputy Chairman, panel of Vice Chairman, Honorable Leader of House, Honorable Leader